Hey everybody, I'm down here in the cardboard cave to do a quick first reaction taste test. I'm a total sucker, so when I heard that McDonald's has 2 new sauces, I decided, hey, I'm gonna try that. So just went to McDonald's, got a 10-piece nug. You need 10 nuggets to try out 2 new sauces, obviously. And I think it's just because it's a promotion. They're wanting to get people excited about the new sauces. But they'll let you add up to 5 of each. I only did 3 of each, but I think they sent me more than that. I was trying to not be greedy. But there's a lot of sauce in here. We got this new... I mean, I don't know if this is technically even a sauce. I guess it is. Because it's sweet and spicy jam. We got the sweet and spicy jam. It's kind of pointless to read off the ingredients to you because sugar, corn syrup, and water are the first 3 ingredients. Then apple cider vinegar is the next ingredient. Then red bell pepper. Then aged red cayenne pepper. So this one is cayenne pepper, bell pepper, vinegar. Then you got dried red bell peppers. There's distilled vinegar. So there's 2 different kinds of vinegar in here. And then, of course, preservatives and things. So it's mostly sugar, water, several kinds of pepper, 2 different kinds of vinegar. So, I mean, borderline fancy for McDonald's sauce, it seems. And the other one is called the Mambo. The Mambo sauce. So we got the spicy jam, the sweet and spicy jam, and the Mambo. The Mambo is sugar, tomato ketchup, vinegar. Oh, never mind. That's just saying what's in ketchup. Let's see. So after sugar and ketchup, what is it? Cayenne pepper sauce, red peppers, vinegar, excuse me, vinegar. Oh, Lord, a lot of different things. There's more peppers down in the list. All right, well, let's just see. There's really no description on these. I think on their website they give a description. I should have looked that up. I apologize. But you can look that up yourself, like what they consider these. But they both have peppers and vinegar, that's for sure. The Mambo one is going to be more tomato-based. This one's going to be more vinegar-based, it seems. I guess the reason sugar and corn syrup's the first ingredients on this one is because it's sweet and spicy. Which one do we want to try first? I think the jam just sounds more different. So let's try the Mambo first. We got the Mambo sauce. And some nugs. Ooh, that nugs looks like it's seen better days. He's seen better days. We'll start with him. Let me just try a plain nugget first, just to confirm that it is an improvement or not with the sauce. McDonald's nuggets are comforting. I would never say they're good, per se. Well, I would never say they're great, but they are comforting. And it's a big deal to me when McDonald's gets new anything because their menu is so slim. I mean, if you look at Wendy's, granted, most of them are very expensive, but they have like a ton of different burgers you can order. And McDonald's is pretty much down to the quarter pounder, and then like just variations of their cheeseburger. You can get the double cheeseburger or the McDouble, but it's basically Big Mac, quarter pounder, and then their basic cheeseburger in different quantities. So when they get anything new, it's like, ooh, what's this? But anyways, here, let me start with a fresh nugget. The Mambo sauce is certainly thicker than like their sweet and sour sauce. It's thicker than ketchup, I would say, but it does move when you turn it, so it's... I mean, it's got a peppery smell, but it's also a fuck, there's something I can't place that I've smelled before. But here we go. This is the Mambo sauce. A fresh nugget. I do like sauce. I mean, it's no wonder when it's half sugar. But I'm going to put a good amount on there. It glistens in the sun. Before I give my opinion, I'm going to try a little bit just on its own. Not that you would eat it this way normally, but why not? All right, so the Mambo sauce. This is a very low bar, but probably the spiciest like sauce you can get in a container for your nuggets or fries or whatever that I've had at McDonald's. I mean, I guess they have the buffalo sauce, but even that's pretty mild. I mean, it's not really leaving a burning in my mouth, but the immediate taste when you put a healthy amount on the nugget, like a good amount. Probably maybe a little more than I would normally put, but when you put like that amount, it's got an immediate kick to it. You know, when you see that the first ingredient, well, sugar, but the second ingredient is tomato ketchup, you might not be expecting much, besides maybe a spicy ketchup, but it really doesn't taste like ketchup at all to me. I mean, I can taste the tomato base a little bit, but it's different. It's not just ketchup. I like it. I'll be honest, I like it. It's, I mean, when your bar is McDonald's, who usually plays it pretty safe, I mean, they want to appeal to a wide audience, understandably. This is a little more, I mean, it feels weird to use this word for McDonald's sauce, but it's a little more complex than the sweet and sour sauce, which is a standby for me, or the barbecue sauce. Sorry, I got something in my eye. Professional video here. It's a little more nuanced. I don't know, like it hits you with heat right away, but then the heat kind of goes away, and it's you taste the tomato base, you do taste the vinegar slightly, but it's got a good, almost like a barbecue sauce for just a second, but then it's not. I like it. They call it Mambo sauce. I don't know if that means anything. Mambo number 5. I don't know. I like it. As far as McDonald's sauces go, this will be up there for me. I mean, sweet and sour is just like comfort food. This is like if you want something a little more adventurous, but it's good. Like, it makes the admittedly pretty basic tasting nuggets better, which is really what you want. I mean, they're advertising putting it on breakfast biscuits and quarter pounders and French fries. But I don't know. When I think of McDonald's sauce, I mostly think of nuggets and sometimes French fries. But here's the sweet and spicy jam. Now, this is the one that I think sounds even more interesting. The Mambo, I think, was a success. Indeed, this one looks more interesting. I don't know if you can tell, but it says sweet and spicy jam, and I would probably believe this was McDonald's jam more than a dipping sauce by just looking at the consistency. Let's see here. Let's dip a nugget. Whoa. I can't push the nugget all the way down to the bottom without using some force. You can see there the way it's holding on, almost like honey or jam. It's definitely thicker. You can see some pepper flakes in there. Let's get a good amount on here. This is almost more of a spreadable sauce. I mean, you can definitely dip it, but Very interesting. For some reason, I expected this one to be more spicy because it had several different peppers in it. Fairly early in the ingredients. But this is not nearly as spicy as the Mambo. In fact, here, let me use my fork. I want to try it on its own just to see. This is definitely not as strong as the Mambo one. Look at the consistency. It is like a jam. Okay. You get a good glob of it plain. There's definitely some spice there. Now that I could see going on the breakfast biscuits. Honestly, I think that would be pretty good on a McDonald's biscuit, just plain. Or maybe like a sausage and egg biscuit. I'm sure the muffins it would be good on. It is more of a jam. Like, I'm not sure that this is so much made for the nuggets. Mambo sauce, use it like you use any McDonald's sauce. The sweet and spicy jam, I think, listen to what the label says. It's a jam. It's interesting on the nugget, but I think spread out like a jam on a biscuit might be its best use. Yeah. Honestly, on the nugget, it just adds a little sweetness to it. On its own, though, you can taste the heat. So I think on a more plain biscuit, with a healthy dose of that spread out, I mean, I think it'd be pretty tasty. I don't know how to rate that because I don't usually, like, I don't go to McDonald's and get jam with biscuits. You know, I was thinking more of a dipping sauce. So I'm not really going to rate it as a dipping sauce, but just as its own product. I think for me, in the realm of dipping sauces from fast food restaurants, the Mambo is an 8 easy. Let me go and try it again now that I've had both. I'm just hungry if you can't tell. The Mambo has way more of a kick to it. The Mambo is an 8.5. I like that flavor a lot. The Mambo is an 8.5, and I'm going to give the sweet and spicy jam a 7. But if I had a fresh biscuit with me, I could easily see it being elevated. As a dipping sauce, it's maybe a 7 because it doesn't add a ton to the nugget. It adds a little sweetness, but it kind of gets lost a little bit. But on its own, as a jam, it's got a little kick to it. I actually think that would be good on a biscuit. I never thought of a spicy jam on a biscuit, but I don't know. I heard somebody say that it was more spicy than sweet, but I don't know. I think it's both. So I think they're both a success. The Mambo sauce, I hope they keep around for their nuggets because their nuggets could use the help, and it's really good. Honestly, I mean, sweet and sour sauce, it's basic. Their sweet and sour sauce is basic, but it's such a standby. I would probably say if the sweet and sour sauce would be my first pick for nuggets, this would be second, and then probably barbecue sauce. And then probably after that, just ketchup. I don't know that McDonald's has any other like actual sauces I really try. I mean, the ranch is super basic. The Mambo is like up there. It's up there in the top choices for me. And as long as they keep it on the menu, I'll probably get the Mambo sauce with my nuggets for a while because it's different. It's very different than anything else they have with them. And the sweet and spicy jam, next time I get a McDonald's breakfast biscuit, I'm going to ask for one of those. So there you go. I think they're both a success, but I really enjoy the Mambo with the nuggets. Thanks for checking out The Cave.